Hey, what's up? I feel the need to clarify something. It seems as if there is this misconception that the murder mysteries that I'm watching are actually true crime, like nonfiction. No, this is not the case. They're very, very, very fictional, which is why I get a lot of outlandish ideas in my head as I walk around. Like if I were watching actual true crime of the nonfiction variety, then it's like I'd come to very sensible conclusions. I would maybe look around myself as I walk through the parking lot at the grocery store and just like keep a good eye out. Look for maybe a suspicious car or van that's like parked nearby that might want to snatch me up and like sell me. I think that's probably pretty normal these days. But no, those are not the fantasies. They're not the fantasies, but that is not what I'm picturing in my head. What I'm picturing as I walk through the grocery store parking lot, when I see, some dude spraying poison for, I guess, bugs and stuff, which, let me tell you, I really need all the help I can get with bugs right now. They are all up in my business. But anyhow, I see that guy and I'm thinking, as I walk past him, he's going to spring around and he's going to spray me in the face. And I'm going, oh, and I'm going to fall down and then probably bump my head on the asphalt. And yeah, when the detectives come and when the forensics looks at me, they're going to be like, oh yeah, she's got poison in her lungs for sure. And that, first they're going to question the bug sprayer. But then, on further look, as the autopsy, continues, they're going to find that I have alcohol and barbiturates in my system. The alcohol is my fault. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that because, I'm not out at the store if I've already had drinks. Come on. But, maybe it's from yesterday. And then it's like, okay, well, then how did that get in her system? And then, as the whole thing, like, as the case keeps going, they're going to find out that Doris was giving out free samples of wine that they were trying to market inside the grocery store, and like little mini sandwiches and things like that. And maybe they can trace the barbiturates back to that. And was it meant for me or was it meant for somebody else? So that's all that they're figuring out through the hour and a half that we're spending together. So it's more of that kind of a thing, less of the true crime kind of a thing. And the characters are really colorful and super bizarre. So that's more where my mind's at. It's not in a good, like, healthy, serious place. It's in this like weirdo zone. So yeah, I just want to clarify that so you know exactly where I'm at in life. Where am I at in life? It's Friday and we haven't talked about, I haven't talked about, these mana units, so I don't really know what to do with them. But I will say, since I don't know anything about them, I didn't play these games. My family played these games, but I didn't play these games. It's possible that I played the Super NES one, but I don't remember any of it. I played Chrono Trigger, played Final Fantasy 2 and 3 on the Super NES, but I don't know. I think we had this mana game, but I think I just didn't get to it for whatever reason, or it didn't grip me. But my family played it. I didn't play this one, so I don't know anything about these guys. So I'm just drinking default bourbon because I want to. So as we go in, keep that in mind, that this is not necessarily paired with this collab, because I don't really know what to think about it, what they would like. And actually, she does look like a bit of a circus performer in this initial look, so yeah, I'm not sure what to think about you, Angela. Let's go find out maybe some more about you. Right there. All right, she is the Princess of Altina, see, I don't know, Kingdom of Magicians. Angela is her name. She's going to be the Meiji devout symbol job, and she's going to be a dark unit. She is a princess from Altina who appears in tales of the Sword of Mana, far off in a distant world. When she learns she is to be offered as a sacrifice to gain control of the Mana Stone, she manages to escape and flee her kingdom in secret. During her ensuing travels, she searches for a means to obtain the magical might, which would finally earn her mother's approval. Alright. So I don't know so much about this already. She looks like a grown woman, but she's still seeking her mother's approval, which, I mean, I get it. Mothers are really cool. You don't want them to look down on you for sure, but, she might look down on the outfit. Just kidding, no, wear what you want to wear, what you're comfortable in, I guess. But I don't know that her mother's thinking that. So maybe that could have caused a rift to begin with. Anyway, whatever. Let's not talk about clothes. Her limit burst is the hot shot, not the. Erase that. It will destroy any barrier that reduces magic damage on the target, then dealing 3 hit damage of the extra large amount based on caster's magic stat, and significantly reduce AP and chance of inflicting slow for 3 turns. Oh no. It significantly reduces their AP and has a chance of inflicting slow. Let's make sure that we differentiate between the two. So slow is annoying. There's a lot of speed up mechanics. Agility is super important. So yeah, but I don't know. It's the most devastating one. I don't know if people. Well, on the other hand, I don't think a lot of people are going to be trying to protect themselves against slow. So maybe it is a good strat. She can use it once. It costs 58 AP. Wow, that is a huge amount. Let's see. Her main job is Magus, Trials of Mana version. Rearguard Spellcaster class. It's a job that can raise its area attack resistance piercing rate and unleash magic attacks with a wide area of effect, and also grow stronger when its allies are KO'd thanks to a unique support ability. But here's the thing, you don't really want your allies to be KO'd, so that's kind of a bummer, Angela. I wouldn't root for it, but the whole idea, area attack resistance is something that we've all been building up for quite a while. So if she can pierce right through that, she's like, yeah, I don't care about that. So and then get you all. So yeah, it could be a little bit devastating. Her sub-jobs will be Grimoire Keeper. Grimoire Keeper is a Vanguard Spellcaster class. It's a job that can be effective on the front lines thanks to its high physical attack resistance and ability to disrupt the enemy's movements, and by bestowing AP damage to its own attacks while also shielding itself to protect. This is what Lucia is known for, Witchy Lucia, and other great units have Grimoire Keeper as well. And I find it's really good for getting that barrier on, and then also just sometimes it has archaic healing. I think it does, which is great. And then other times it's doling out damage. So it's kind of it's got a lot of things going on there. I don't know exactly what combination of those kinds of moves she's gonna have. You can go look that up yourself. But it is a very strong sub job. I do like it. Ruined Knight, Vanguard Magic Attacker class, is a job that aims to cause a large amount of damage by specializing in attacks that depend on the magic stat of the user, which can be further increased through magic strengthening abilities. So yeah, she's gonna want to get all up on you, do a bunch of magic damage, and just see how you feel about it, I guess. I probably wouldn't feel very good about it. I don't really want to be wrecked by a girl in a bathing suit that has issues with her mom, but I'll do what I can to resist that, I guess. Her TMR is gonna be the Ancient Robe. Is she even wearing one? Oh yeah, she is. I guess she is. Gonna give you some HP, defense of 6, spirit of 12, critical evade of 20. This is an accessory, so very gives you a lot of options there, depending on who can wear it. Looks like a lot of people can, so go look and see if your favorite character's in that list. I will not read them aloud. Ancient Arts is going to be the ability on it. It will reduce the activation time of allies within a range for 4 turns, while raising own CT of a very, very minimal amount. So, they got to be right next to her, super tight. So, see if that works for you. It's a cloak from a distant world. It is believed to have been made a long time ago in a time when ancient magic was wielded recklessly. Ooh. Its threads have been spun using a spell forbidden by today's standards, one which allows the caster to siphon magical power from the souls of the dead. Ooh, sounds very necromancy, Miss Angela. Anyhow, she's cost 100. She's gonna be limited, so you're gonna have to decide: is she worth my while? Is she worth my viz? All that kind of good stuff. Let's look at her. She does her thing. She spins around. She does look like a circus performer, right? Right. Which I don't know if they drink. I don't know if they can drink. I mean, I guess they could drink afterwards, but they definitely can't drink before the circus show starts. And then, like, what would they drink? It'd probably be a nightcap. So it might be like a White Russian or something like that, because, like, it's like on the night. You're probably sitting around in the tent. Although, if you're sitting around in a tent, maybe you don't have, like, all the ingredients to make, like, a delicious White Russian. You're probably just, like passing a bottle around or something, right? Taking swigs here and there. So maybe she would drink bourbon. I don't know. She just doesn't look like the type that would. They're passing around a bottle of something. It's probably... I don't know. It's probably white wine, I would say, because... it's like, after a show, you're probably warm. It's probably warm in the tent. So you're not going to want red wine, but that's just something easy to just like pass around the circle, take a little swig. If they want something harder, I don't know. I'm not quite getting that from her. I'm not kind of getting that she wants something harder at this point, but I don't know a lot about her, so who knows? Angela, are you cool with pool? Oh, I don't know. I don't really think you are. Like these collabs that possibly come back, possibly don't come back, they're real tricksy. It's not quite known whether she'll get another run or like a MA2 or whatever. So you got to figure that out. And as you can see, my viz is still climbing. So I've got a ways to go with my viz in order to pull anybody of substance and like without worrying about totally striking out. Like I want to have enough that I can get there and get to pity, because I've had a couple times where I just thought I got close and I just couldn't quite make it, and that was a real bummer. So then there's other people coming out, but this collab's gonna be around for a while. This ends in 34 days, man. That is a long time, and a lot can happen between now and then. So do what you want. If you want to grab some shards for her, just in case you think you might pull for her later, maybe do that daily purchase of $1 and grab a couple extra shards. But I don't know, Angela, I'm gonna say it. I don't quite think you're cool to pull. I'm not totally sold on you, but there's probably gonna be use for her. She seems like she's gonna be strong, and I don't know. I guess it depends on how you feel about the circus. So ask yourself those questions. That's where I stand with her. She's not cool enough for me. I guess we can look at these cards. Not that I usually say anything really helpful about cards, but I like to read them. So I'll read them to you. This card will be attack up 60%, type chain resistance of 24, and then physical damage reduction for wider attack area, 20. So, those are pretty good stats. They really are. And if you look at who those can help, you have, what is that? The blue sword one. Blue sword one. Axe. Black mage, like new young Helena. And a bunch of other ones. We have got a lot of those ones. And then book peoples. Although you're not going to want attack necessarily on magic peoples and book peoples, but still that type chain resistance and the other one, that'll be great. Limited party ability will be defense up 9 in guild battle. Looks like defense piercing rate up 20 for regular bestowed, and curse resistance up 15 for regular bestowed, which is very helpful. Though we're gonna have to see how much longer curse is a thing, if that fades in, fades out. And that's again the thing, like when you're building your trust stone sets, it's like, oh, these status resistance, what do you do with them? Because status effects keep changing, like the units that you're mostly seeing. So figure that out. I'm not going to tell you what to do, especially if you're not in my guild. Well, I'm not going to tell people in my guild. I listen to people in my guild. I want them to tell me what to do. Anyway, that's our dynamic. Limited bestowed effect of attack up 20% if you are Duran. So he's the free unit that we're getting. So overall, yeah, it does seem like it's a really strong card. And it is limited, so have to decide whether you grab it up or not. Let's read about it. When the world was shrouded in darkness, the goddess of mana drew forth a sword of mana to smite the 8 benevolence monsters of destruction. She sealed the horrors inside the 8 mana stones, bringing the realm back from the brink. Weakened from rebuilding the world, the goddess changed herself into a tree and fell into a deep sleep for many years. However, the forces of evil soon sought to free the benevolence to gain control of the world. They started a terrible war to further their plot and destabilize the kingdoms. Peace was at an end. Mana itself began to disappear from the world, and the mana trees started to wither. Ooh. And why do they look so happy about it? I see a lot of grinny people on that card. I guess there's also some like bummer faces, but yeah, I don't know. They look a little too chipper about it. Anyway, looks like a great card. It's limited, so worth picking up if you got peeps on there, on those jobs. Also, it's like, when are you gonna get it again? I don't know. This card is great. Oh man, I love it. Jaden up there in the corner. I still need to do the story, little story bit. Oh, I love that. Ah, Jaden, you're hilarious. I love you so much. So sorry for declaring so much love in front of your faces. Anyway, this is Reinforcements from Another World is the other vision card that you could possibly pick up. This will give you unit attack resistance up 24, magic up 40%, and then critical evasion up 20. So this is going to be good for your yellow swords, whoever those people are, your guns, and then your magic like devout people's warrior is the one. I think we were talking about that last week, weren't we? Who was the unit that came out? Oh, I don't even remember. Oh, Lilith Wolf. She came out, so this will work for her. She doesn't need the magic, but again, like the other one, some of the other stuff is still good. And when you're putting a team together, overlapping at all is sometimes the absolute goal. So, yeah, looks like another strong card that way. Limited party ability, you're going to get for duels, max HP up 15%, but then regular bestowed effects will be area attack resistance piercing rate up 20, max HP up 10%. And of course, this is just going to be on the one person that you slapped it on. Limited bestowed effects, slash attack up 20 for Duran. And then magic up 20 for Angela. Missile attack up 20 for Jaden Rundle. Vision mastery, magic up 2. Physical damage reduction 1%. Again, for just duels. Yeah. Well, anyway, it does look to be another strong limited card. That, again, depending on what your plans are, and even if they aren't your plans right now, it's like one of those things where it's like, kind of really risk not having a plan. Like, maybe I get it. I don't know. These cards are always tricky like that. Alright, so let's hear about it. Jaden fights on the front line against a horde of monsters that have been tormenting his people. His assault was so fierce, the battle seemed as if it would end as soon as it started, yet the enemy was endless, surging forth again and again in great numbers. It was then that Duran and Angela, a soldier and a magician from another world, came running in. Would these people, whom Jaden had only just met, truly lend themselves to his cause? They fell the monsters in quick succession as he watches in amazement. His eyes glisten at the sight of techniques and magic he has never seen before, causing him to clutch his weapons with newfound strength. And so begins his peculiar alliance with the warriors from another world. Jaden's had like a lot of experiences with people from another world. which I don't know. It's because I kind of feel like he is kind of, he's really important. And like just has so much more personality than Monk. Can we talk about that? We don't have to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it with you, but I'm going to talk about it with myself tonight. And when I'm anyway, don't worry about that either. But reinforcements from another world, another strong vision card. It appears a lot of that warrior thing, and then also the devout. We see that, although the other card for devout, the Minwu's card, does give 60% magic. So it depends. Yeah, it depends again if and area attack resistance. It depends like what you're going, what you're building. There's kind of, some people in the guild have kind of been predicting maybe there's going to be a resurgence of gun units. So that's something that could possibly happen. And that card looks like it's kind of ready, like it's ready for you to put that kind of a team together. So whether you want to think ahead or not, that's on you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But it does seem like, both cards are absolutely applicable. They're both strong. Magic, attack, whatever you like to run. So think about that. But I don't know. I'm at this kind of point right now where I just really need to mind my biz because it's just not in a super happy spot. It's all right, but it could be way better. So I guess that's what I have to say about that, which isn't much. It's just, Angela, I don't think you're quite cool to pull. If you do pick her up, though, I think she'll have some application. She'll be strong for sure. But you got to figure out what your plan is with her. Maybe look ahead, see what else is coming out. I don't have that for you. I'm not gonna give that the information out because I'm just waiting on it myself. And I'm just here to read this. Is really all what it comes down to. So. Cool. I got through that. Maybe I can go do some fun things tonight. Who knows? We'll see. That is enough because you don't need to know about my fun things. So, all right. Watch out for murderers, like of the real clever and creative variety, because those are the ones that I see everywhere I go. Not normal murderers, not normal kidnappers. No, not normal at all. So, I'll try to tame my imagination. Actually, I won't, because then I might end up in deep trouble. I might actually get kidnapped. So I have to always be on the lookout for people that want to snatch me up, because I'm super snatchable. Let's be honest. All right, that's enough. I will get out of here, and I will say cheers, and I will say good luck in limited. And I really like a limited that has cost restrictions. I just need to say that out loud. Well, I've said it before. I'll say it again. But yeah, I like it when they shake things. I want to shake things up. I want to run a different comp. That's the fun thing. But anyway, it doesn't matter what I want. We're not doing that this time. So good luck in that. Unless you're in our bracket, and then I'm going to say very bad luck to you. And I hope Grayskull, gives you the beating of a lifetime. Like in good fun, of course. All right, that's enough. I said I was getting out of here, and I'm going to do my best to honor that. So, cheers. Thanks for hanging out, and I will hopefully stay alive until next week. All right, thanks. Yes, Aqua, goodbye, and cheers.